E ciao a tutti ragazzi e benvenuti in questo nuovissimo video. Oggi siamo qui per fare la reazione al Brawl Talk. È da un po' che non la porto perché ci sono stati vari problemi. E cioè tipo per uno non avevo capito se lo facevano, no quando lo facevano, nell'altro invece proprio non potevo. Però stavolta eccoci qua finalmente. Tra i nuovi Brawl non mi sono proprio quasi minimamente documentato sul nuovo Brawler perché, boh, non lo so perché, però in realtà sono veramente gasato. Come al solito faccio sempre tardi, non so mai perché, però eccomi qua. Ok, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Brawl time! Meet Damian, Draco's older brother who has a hypercharged heart.
And Starr,
Ma che
an
senso?
ultra anime fan who believes she's an anime character
Figata.
herself.
And a third one, Bolt, a battle bumpers robot who dreams of becoming a race car.
We also have a Bling and Shop
Che
Rework, a
strano.
collab with Adidas, events, and more!
Dai,
What do you
dai.
get when you mix heavy metal, red hair, and a metal heart?
Boh.
Most metal brawler ever.
Damian loves to make noise. He's Draco's
Ma-
brother
No, come ha saltato? No.
and the frontman of their band with Lumi. But music turns him into an uncontrollable beast who destroys everything around.
No, fra, ma quanto salta? No, è rottissimo.
He really doesn't want to break it, but the beat says yes.
His main attack consists of these short punches in front of him. Every third successive hit
Cosa? Cioè, fa un casino.
knocks the enemies back and sets them on fire. This fire also explodes, dealing area damage.
His super is what Damian likes to do the most.
Mosh pit!
He jumps forward, summoning a stage arena made of speakers around him. Enemies then have to either duel Damian or destroy the speakers to get free.
Che figata, questo è carinissimo.
Also being released with his
Hypercharge.
which sets the floor on fire once he lands from his super.
Damian is being released in April.
Alright, we have 2 more brawlers to go. So AJ, I choose you!
She was
Cosa ca... Fra, ma è tipo Janet, ma che è?
hired to work in the Star Toon Studios cosplaying as Star Nova. There's just one issue. She thinks that she really is Star Nova and can solve any problem by hitting it with her sword.
Star Nova's main attack is 2 cute projectiles that she shoots in a straight line. Quite simple, but it's when she transforms that things get interesting.
When she uses her super, she dashes while damaging enemies on the way and transforms into a stronger version of herself. During this transform state, she draws
No, mi immagino già di fan art su questo brawler.
sword and her attack becomes a cone. She also gets faster and heals when hitting enemies. The transformation only lasts for a few seconds, but that's all you need to deal some serious damage.
Star Nova is the brawler we're releasing in May.
I wonder what this potion does.
No, Danny! This is a potion that will turn you into a perfect segue for the next brawler!
What?
Danny, no! Bolt is a giant ball from the Battle Busters toy line, designed to deal damage by
Questo è Usain Bolt.
rolling into things. Although he was built to battle, he always dreamed of being a toy race car.
Bolt has a really unique basic attack and movement. He picks up speed as long as he moves forward, and the faster he goes, the more damage he does. Bolt's main attack speeds him up, and for a short duration does bonus damage on hit. But beware, hitting a wall or making sharp turns will slow Bolt down.
For his super, Bolt goes even faster, increasing his acceleration, gaining damage reduction, and leaving a damaging trail behind him.
Bolt is going to be released in June.
Cioè, quindi fanno aprile, maggio e giugno.
What's going to happen to Bling? And why are we all in Juju's oddity shop?
Excellent non-scripted question, AJ. We are reworking our shop to make it a bit more modern, and Juju will have her own slot there. This will be the place to spend your Bling.
Perché così a caso, Giugiu, a caso.
So, starting from the update, you won't be able to use your Bling in the catalog anymore. The catalog will also be removed from the shop, but can still be accessed from the brawler screen. So, if there's a skin in the catalog that you really want, now is the time to get it. Otherwise, save your Bling because it'll be more useful after the update. More info about this change here in this article.
In the oddities shop, you'll always find some bundles where you can spend your Bling. In these bundles,
Ah, per fare l'ambientazione. Ah, non avevo capito.
you'll find skins including mythic and legendary, cosmetics, and sometimes drops or boxes. This is the first time Bling can get you progression and mythic and legendary skins.
These are all randomly generated, so each player will have their own personalized offer. The bundles will also get a random discount from a range of no discount at all to, in some rare occasions, 100% off. So sometimes you can get a bundle for free.
To get Bling, it's still mostly from the same sources as usual. We've just reduced it.
Hanno modificato l'animazione, ora tipo saltano.
chances of getting skins from drops and boxes, but we added an extra mega quest with Blink every month and
3000, figata.
more Blink to the free track of the Brawl Pass. Tapping to reveal the daily offers in the Oddities shop will also grant you some Blink. Overall, you should still be getting the same number of skins.
Okay, I get why we're in Juju's shop now, but why the dress?
Well, you look cute in it.
But also the skins!
Before we go through all the skins, we are making some changes to the skin rarity system. We are making rarities clear and removing all of the player icons, sprays, and pins connected to them.
No, in che senso rimarranno?
Making rarities clear and removing all of the player icons, sprays, and pins connected to them. For mythic skins,
No, perché?
we are adding takedown VFX, and legendary skins we are adding both takedown and spawn VFX. These changes won't affect previous skins and will start from this update onwards.
So, let's start with the anime-inspired skins from the Star Patrol season. Star Patrol Spike gets even
Figata.
cuter with a peculiar anime girl wig. Star Scout Spike is the chroma variation of the skin, and Star Guardian Spike the second one. They're the Brawl Pass skins of the season. But if you're more on the villain side of things, Void Colette is the other skin of the Brawl Pass. White Dwarf Colette is one of the chroma variations
Ah, questa è carina.
of the skin, and Black Hole Colette the other one. You can get all these skins if you get the Brawl Pass Plus in the Star Patrol season.
We also have Star Patrol Juju that transforms Grigri
Questo è maestoso, cioè questo è fighissimo.
into this adorable creature. Star Patrol B has a proper intergalactic ranger, and Star Patrol Amber, which also has a darker version of her skin, Void Amber. Everything will be explained this season, I promise. And lastly, Void Master Finks, the main bad guy of the story, who wants to
Torna un attimo, ma mi sembrava Sirius.
destroy the power of friendship. The Star Patrol skins will also come with a new game mode and a month-long event. More information soon.
Now, having a break from anime, we have the Brawl Strikers season. Jin is now a goalkeeper with the super
Ah, ma proprio tutto quanto ambiente calcio, che figata. Quindi praticamente Eugenio diventa un portiere. È vero, vabbè, ha senso.
Ball Jin skin. Keeper Jin is one of the chroma variations and Score Stopper Jin is the second.
Che poi il dettaglio è che gli manca un dente perché molto probabilmente ha preso una pallonata in faccia.
They are all part of the Brawl Pass skin. Carl gets inside a massive click with the Super Ball Carl skin. Striker Carl is a chroma variation of the skin, and Kicker Carl the other one. This is also the Brawl Pass skin in the Brawl Strikers season.
We also got Referee Bull as the most strict referee
Ah, hanno fatto l'arbitro Ripple col fischietto.
ever. Super Striker Lou, who keeps a cool head in the game. Scorekeeper Surge, being a scoreboard and hyping every match. And Gridiron Otis, being the last skin of the set to complete the team. You may have noticed all of these have the iconic 3 stripes on their uniform. That's no coincidence. We're having a collaboration with Adidas, which will bring you an exciting football-related event during
Vabbè, da una parte me lo potevo anche aspettare Adidas con Brawl.
the season. More information in June.
And this is not all. We are also having a skin collab with My Hero Academia. An All Might skin for El Primo, the Tomura Shigaraki skin for Gus, Uravichi skin for Janet, the main character Deku for Fang, and the Bakugo skin for Edgar. They will all be released some days after the update. And last but not least, Esports Jackie for something esportsy.
So what's next? Buffies. Guys, I've seen Buffies somewhere.
Buffies are now split into trio machine.
No. Ah, vabbè, sì, ha senso. Effettivamente. Meno male. Perché, sì, visto che io devo prendere quello di Nita con i Bling. Cioè, sinceramente, adesso a 3 è più probabile di prendere del brawler, diciamo, che voglio io.
So instead of 2 trios per machine, we have 1. It's now slightly easier to get the specific Buffy you really want. We are also changing the free Buffy per machine to be 1 free random Buffy per
Ah,
update.
And for this update, we'll have Buffies for one trio, the gift shop.
no, aspetta, in che senso?
Buffy per update.
And for this update, we'll have Buffies for one trio, the
In che senso i baffi per un trio?
gift shop. Griff's piggy bank can now be aimed
Ah, questi sono.
Buffies for one trio,
Questi sono i modelli. Ah, non ho capito.
the gift shop. Griff's piggy bank can now be aimed, and when buffed, it can get a bigger explosion if you shoot at it. Coin shower now throws a shower of coins in a specific area, and when buffed, this area grows over time. Griff's keep the chain star power now makes the attack wider and adds another roll.
Ah, bella, ora la grafica che hanno fatto, questa è meglio.
of fights. And when Buffied, it gets a mega coin added to the center of the attack if you have full ammo. Business resilience, when Buffied, makes Griff's super heal himself once the projectiles come back to him. And Griff's Hyper Buffy becomes piercing.
2 more to go. Let's go to Colette. Nah Gadget now fires a projectile that charms a brawler and makes them walk toward her. When Buffied, this projectile pierces walls and brawlers. Gotcha can now be used 3 times and is aimable. When Buffied, it can overheal Colette. Push It star power got a small improvement where brawlers can't attack Colette anymore at the end of her push. When Buffied, Colette's dash gets faster. Mass Tax now gets a stronger damage reduction when the super is used, and if she hits a target, we'll get an even higher damage reduction. When Buffied, it also steals ammo from the brawlers she hits. Colette's Hyper Buffy now throws a secondary smaller attack after her main one, just like her Hypercharge super.
And finally, our favorite emo boy, Edgar. Edgar's Let's Fly is now a nameable scarf and can light
Ah, questo è proprio un altro, è un rework.
himself onto brawlers or walls. Once a target is hit, he jumps over it. When Buffy, Edgar gets faster if he hits a target. Hardcore, when Buffy, gains immunity to crowd control abilities for a brief period when activated. Hard landing star power now is also applied to his Let's Fly gadget and deals more damage to land exactly on top of the brawler. When Buffy, landing exactly on top of the brawler charges a bit of his super. Fisticuffs, when Buffy, also heals Edgar when taking down a brawler. Edgar's Hyper Buffy adds 2 extra attacks with a longer range but lesser damage.
New game modes.
New game modes. We have 2 team game modes this update. The first one is more like a modifier than an actual game mode, and it's for the Star Patrol season. There'll be different crystals in the matches, and once you pick some of them up, you become one of the Star Patrol girls. Or spy. Each of them have different
Ah, figata.
abilities based on the brawler they've turned into. Also in the same season, there'll be a 5 versus 1 boss battle against Void Finks and Void Colette. After you beat all difficulties, you unlock a time trial where you can always check how fast you can defeat the boss.
Io non ho mai giocato a sta modalità, forse anche meglio.
This game modifier will be part of the Star Patrol event that will start with the season.
As for the Brawl Strikers and Adidas collab, we'll have the Super Ball game mode. First of all, there'll be a goalkeeper. Can you imagine? Goalkeepers in a football match? It'll try to defend as much as possible, but you can also take it down. If it takes
Ah, vabbè, ma non lo possiamo
enough
ammazzare.
damage, it'll get stunned. There's also a new kicking mechanic where if you hold your attack, you can charge the ball and shoot it further. A max charged ball can damage opponents. And if you pass it to a teammate, they can still rapidly pass a charged ball if they react fast.
The Super Bowl game mode will be part of an Adidas event coming in June. And related to Brawl Ball and hockey, we have finally changed the logic of how the ball and the puck move. This will fix these weird teleport moments
Cosa?
when the wall
No, meno male non riconoscevo sti glitch.
is destroyed while the ball is moving. The pros might feel the ball moving a bit differently, but we kept it as close as possible to its original behavior.
What else?
Other stuff?
Yes! Naja is getting a Hypercharge, which makes her super spawn 2 times more jars. And also, each snake that comes out of the jar leaves a poison trail as they move.
You can now report bad behavior
Poi gli scontri contro meno male.
in trophy games. Same deal as in rank. And if someone gets enough reports, they'll get a warning, and if it continues, they will get a timeout from all team game modes and can only play
Ah, per un po' quanto? Perché dovevo specificare anche questo.
solo showdown.
You can now favorite friends from your friends list. Once they're online,
Davvero?
And can only play solo showdown.
you can now favorite
Oh, ma che figata, pure questo.
friends from your friends list. Once they're online, you'll get a notification letting you know they're playing. And the friends screen got some visual improvements as well. And you can add notes to the friends so you remember who sucks. The favorite
Effettivamente. Cioè, tipo io aggiungo un nomignolo.
friends and new friends screen will be released later in the update.
From May 15 to 17, you can watch the best players in the world in the Brawl Cup. Remember to place your predictions and interact with the show on event.brawlstars.com on May 14 to get cool cosmetics and a free heart.
Prestige battle cards added for 100 and 200 prestiges.
That's all, but not before you get this freebie!
Vabbè, giudizi dico... No, posso dire che le skin in realtà mi sono piaciute quasi tutte. Il Brawler Bolt ancora lo devo capire bene, però il resto tutte e due li ho diciamo capiti. E Damian è veramente incredibile, non lo so, qualcosa di... non ha senso. Poi la cosa dei Bling Sì, hanno fatto bene a creare proprio un negozio così fatto apposta per i bling, perché comunque i bling non sono mai utilizzati. E poi cioè, io vedo che è molto difficile farli di questi bling. Poi mi è piaciuto anche il fatto che hanno diviso i baffi, che hanno tipo divisi proprio in trio, almeno che, cioè io per esempio per prendere tipo un buffy di Shelly, cioè in una macchina con 6 brawler è più difficile trovare un buffy di Shelly, invece così con 3 brawler è molto più facile, cioè da non farti incazzare a farli spenderti le gemme per prendere con le gemme, quindi hanno fatto una cosa sinceramente fatta bene ma è anche giusta. Vabbè niente ragazzi, detto questo il video finisce qua, è stato un bel Brawl Talk, un bel aggiornamento, sono molto curioso di questi tre brawler contro gli altri brawler per vedere se sono forti o meno, per me Damian tipo boh, lo nerferanno dopo 5 giorni. E niente ragazzi, detto questo ci vediamo in un prossimo video, bella!